guys, it's me, Breanna Danae, coming back with another great YouTube video for you guys. This video is my paranormal experiences, and I'm only doing this because it is the first day of fall, which means it's the first day to get spooky. Yeah, I love the fall. I love drinking the pumpkin spice lattes. I love going to haunted houses. I love carving pumpkins. I love Halloween. I love dressing up. The fall is just one of the best seasons because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just right smack in the middle. So yeah, I'm sorry I really haven't been posting lately. It's because I've been like really sick and I have a lot of things to do because I'm a senior now, and I've actually been really busy with my personal life, and for some reason my family actually wants to spend time with me, which is kind of weird. Not gonna lie, because I usually just stay home and do nothing all day, or I clean. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're new here to my channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button. I'm only on 26 subscribers, which is kind of sad because I've been doing this since New Year's, and usually by now people get like 100 or like 1,000 maybe, and I'm on 26. So tell your family about me, tell your friends about me, tell the whole world about me, because I'm trying to make it big. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be telling you maybe up to 6 stories. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get started.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
So the first video starts with me being around in 7th or 8th grade. And my mom, she put me and my brother to bed, but me being the rebel I am, I took my iPad into my room so I could play it and so I could stay up longer, because I was just like, you know what, F you mom, F the police, I'ma stay up because I'm a bad bitch. Anyway, that was bad news because in the morning I was hella tired. So I was playing with my iPad, but then I got kind of tired towards like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock-ish. And like usually I like stare into space. Like I just stare at my wall, but in my old house, the wall next to the living room, like here's the wall, room, living room. Okay, there's a window in the middle of that wall, so I could look out and I'll see the living room. I don't know if you guys get it, but I hope you guys do. So I'm just like laying down, looking at that window, and I see someone walking. A black shadow, just walking. And I'm just like, oh snap, who is that? And I was like, wait, it can't be my dad, because my dad's snoring. And I'm like, it can't be my mom's snoring. And I'm like, it can't be my brother, he's right next to me, because we shared the same room. And I was like, oh snap, it ain't no one else, because I didn't hear the door open or anything. I'm the only one awake. And the next thing you know, it walks again, and it made this noise. My window, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to die here. And like I started panicking, I started freaking out, and I just hid under my covers. I prayed to God that I won't die that night, and I knock out. I just knock out. And the next morning when I tried to tell my mom, she would not believe me for the life, or I felt like she won't believe me. All she said was, honey, just pray to God, just keep praying, stop watching those scary movies that they just get you all in your head, you're just imagining everything, don't worry, it's all fake, it's all in your head. I'm like, woman, no, it's really happening, because ever since me and my family moved into that house, it was always so cold, especially in my room and the room next to me. Those were the 2 coldest rooms, and I always get like those cold shivers or something, and I always had a bad vibe in that house. Like I felt like there was someone always watching me 24/7. That's story number 1. Story number 2 happens in that house too. So I'm just chilling in my room, okay? I'm on my iPad again, and the room next to me, there's a door in the middle, obviously. I hear the door open. There's no one else. My parents are in their room and my brother's in the living room. watching his TV. And somehow the door opens and I'm like, okay, well maybe there's a draft because you know the rooms are always really cold. So maybe it's just like a broken window or something. So the door opens and I hear the computer turn on. And with the computer just doesn't turn on by itself. Someone actually has to press the button to turn on the main power and then turn on the little computer screen. And I'm just like, what the heck? Why is the computer turning on? So me, being a dumbass, obviously, I go in that back room. And it's really cold. I turn on the light and I see the computer. I'm like, oh my god, why is that computer on? And next you know, the computer screen started getting a little bit fuzzy and then it just shuts off. That was my face. That was literally my face. Once my computer did that, I just bounced. I went to my mom's room. I tried to explain it and she still said the same thing like she did the last time. And I was just like, why don't you believe me? Why don't you believe me? I know what I see. I know what, like, I even heard them like saying, like, kind of low-key talking like, hi, and all that shit. And I'm just like, I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm hearing. I'm not going crazy. But ever since then, I just never really told my mom what other things I saw and what other things I heard and what felt. And it was just, I just didn't tell her because I didn't want her to think I was actually going crazy in my mind. But then a few years later, we move out of that house, finally, and we move into this house that I'm currently living in. And I told my mom, hey mom, remember when we lived in our old house? I used to always say that there was like a ghost or something and something's always watching me and all this other crazy junk. And she says, oh yeah, what about it? And then I was like, it was just so crazy, huh? Like, I don't, like, no wonder you didn't believe me. Sometimes I don't even believe myself what I saw. And then she's like, oh no, I did believe you. I believed everything you said. I knew that house was haunted. I was just like, what? And she was just, and I was like, why did you make us live there then? Why? We could have lived somewhere else. And then she was like, oh, well, it was kind of cheap and it was a big house and I liked it. And I was just like, but what about all those? And I was like, wait, hold up. How did you know that house was haunted? And she's like, she said this so calmly. She said, oh, well, one day when I woke up, I looked on the side of my bed and there was a little ghost boy just watching me sleep and watching me get up. And I was just like, and then she's like, oh yeah, and behind him was like this grown adult, this ghost grown adult, I don't know how to explain it. And they were just both watching me and they were really cold. I always got shivers down my back and they were just always there each time I woke up. I was like, wait, that happened every day? And she's like, yeah, the first few times it was kind of scary, but then I kind of just got used to it. I was just like, no. And then she's just like, yeah, there was other more ghosts in there too, but I just noticed those two specifically. I was just like, wow, well mom, never gonna trust you again. You're always gonna lie to me again like you always do. Yeah, anyway, that was the third story. It's not really my story, it's more of my mom's story. But anyway, beside, like, I'm gonna tell you one more like paranormal story, but then I also have dreams, and those dreams are the ones that are good. So this last paranormal story is me in this house. So yeah, it happens in this house, and it was maybe around a year or two ago, and so I'm chilling by myself, home alone, because my parents decided they wanted to go to the club. And my brother, he's spending the night at my cousin's house because he just wanted to play games with him. So I'm here home alone and I'm thinking to myself, hey, it would be kind of cool to have a little scary movie night. So here I am turning off all the lights. I put on a really scary movie, The Exorcist. And yeah, I'm just having a good old time all by myself. Halfway through the movie, a rosary falls. In my mind, I'm thinking there's a possible solution for that. There's probably A, a draft. B, it's just all in my head. C, there's a small earthquake I didn't feel. And C, I don't know. And note, all the windows are closed, the alarm is on, there was no earthquake, and I couldn't think of another reason why. So I'm just like trying to keep all my spirits up because I do not want to think about no ghosts in my house after my last house. Another rosary falls. I was like, oh great, just my luck. That's the point where I knew what was going on. That's when I finally accepted the fact that there was a spirit in my house trying to mess with me. So I'm just like, you know what, I gotta do what my mom says. Just try not to care, act like I'm not scared at all. The ghost saw that right through me from a mile away. The TV started fuzzing. It shuts off. I'm like, oh damn, I think that spirit from my last house followed me here and now it's trying to get back at me because I moved. I run away to my room, I close my door, I keep the lights on, and I fall asleep under the covers in my bed. But before I fell asleep, I prayed to God, I prayed to Jesus, I prayed to Holy Mary, I prayed to all the saints that there possibly was. And I told them, please don't let me die. Please, I do not want to have a spirit inside of me. And yeah, the next day I did not tell my mom anything. I did not want her to get scared or worried or think I was a psycho for some reason. So once her and my dad left to get groceries, I just like, I have holy water. I pray, I put all holy water around my house, every corner, everywhere. I put all the windows open so the spirits can leave out the window, and I prayed, and ever since then it never came back, which I thank God for every day. Yeah, that was honestly the most scariest one. I think it's tied with the one with the ghost I saw in my window. It was just all bad. So now I'm going to tell you my dream stories. So in my first dream, I am with Jesus. Literally, it was like one of my best dreams ever. So I'm walking in the beach and the sun's setting, and I look to the side. I'm like, you Jesus? And he was like, yep, it's me. I was just like, oh my God. And me and him had like a really great talk, like about life, and I'm doing okay now, and if I'm like actually happy, and if I'm like still doing the bad stuff I used to do when I was younger. And I was like, yeah, I'm happy thanks to you. I'm not crying as much as I used to anymore because I prayed to you, and you just been doing so much good things for me. And he was like, yeah, you're gonna do great in life, Breanna. You're gonna go to this and this and this. You're gonna have like such a happy family. You're just gonna be very happy. And I was like, wow, thank you. And that, like, once I woke up out of that dream, I felt really light and I felt happy, and I finally felt at peace with me. It was just like the world's greatest feeling ever. Like second to being in love, but like that one was the first. It was just, I was just really happy and stunned. I actually like saw him in my sleep. Wow. Then the second dream is me talking to a dead relative. So it was his birthday, and in my dream I saw him, and I was just like, I was just kind of shocked. And he was like, yeah, Breanna, it's me. I know you're shocked. Yeah, I know all this, and I just wanted to come by and say I love you, and I miss you, and I miss the whole family, and I want you to tell them that I love them and that I miss them. And I was just like, oh yeah, I will, and I miss you too. The whole family misses you. Your daughter, aka my grandma, misses you. And then he was just like, yeah, I know she misses me. She misses me a lot, and she always prays about me and all that. And I was like, yeah, she does. She always like tries to go and see you whenever she goes to Mexico, which is all the time. And he's just like, yeah, you just he's like, yeah, I just wanted to stop by real fast. I see your alarm is about to wake you up, so I gotta go. I love you, I'll miss you. Maybe I'll see you next time. I was just like, next time? Well, okay. And then my alarm woke me up, just like he said, which was kind of freaky, because I don't know. But anyway, the next day when I told my parents, they were just like, actually, that could have been him. You should tell your grandma. But I never told her because I don't know, I always got too shy or embarrassed to tell her. It's just like, what if she thinks I'm lying? What if she thinks like all this and that? I don't know. I just came up with a bunch of different scenarios that I never told her. Maybe one day I'll tell her, but I don't know. I don't know how. Hey, I had a dream about your dad and he was telling me that he missed all of it. Actually, that wouldn't have been that bad. I might tell her. Yeah, so that was that dream. And I'm going to tell you about my next dream that came true. See, my dreams, they either talk to dead people, my dead relatives, or like dead people, or I could see the future. And this next one, I don't know if it's me or not, but I think I can tell the future off this dream, because honestly, my dreams, they've been like, each time I dream something, it always comes true, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like psychic or like a medium or something like that. That's what my friends have been telling me, that ever since like I told them this whole story. That's like, they're like, oh my god, you're like psychic or medium. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, my family actually has that bloodline where like they do all that witchcraft stuff, and my great grandpa, my mom's side, he did like paranormal stuff. Like he took spirits off of people who were like, you know, like the Exorcism movie and stuff like that. That's what my family did. That's what my family does. So yeah, who knows? But let me tell you my next dream. So in this dream, I'm with my dad and we are driving past the freeway to change his oil, because he goes to this specific spot to change his oil because he likes how they do it there. And so we're driving past the freeway, and in that freeway there's a flea market right next to it. And as we like got in the middle of it, like I could see, like I'm in the middle, I could see where it starts and where it ends. My ex-boyfriend, he actually like, he gives me a mind message, okay? That's just how weird it gets. He gives me a mind message and he said, hey, what's up? I just want to know how you're doing. I wanted to know if you're gonna come to my party. And I was like, oh, I'm doing good, I'm gonna come to your party, and blah blah blah. So my dad's, he's driving, and me and him were just mind messaging, like if I'm doing okay, and like if I'm dating anyone now, if he's dating anyone now, if I have any questions about why we broke up and all that mess. And I told him, yeah, I had a couple questions, and I told him that. I'm not gonna tell you guys because, whoop. And yeah, and that happened, and I go to his house and I'm trying to look for him, but I can't find him anywhere. And I'm mind messaging him saying, hey, where you at? I thought we were gonna talk and all this. And then he was just like, oh, I can't see you. And I was like, yeah, I can't see you either. And then I was like, so I guess I should just go home if I'm not gonna see you. He was like, yeah, I guess you should go home. And it's like, so we're done. I guess we're like not talking ever again. Or that's over exaggerative. I guess we're not talking. He's like, yeah, I guess not. I guess we gotta like look for other people to talk to in the party. I was like, oh, okay. I woke up. So literally that day, my dad, he told me, hey, come on, Breanna, come with me to get my oil change. I don't want to be alone. And I was just like, okay. And like from that moment when he said oil change, I was like, oh damn, I'm gonna have to be driving somewhere. And I felt it, that dream was gonna come true. I really felt it on that one. And so to get, yeah, like I said, to get to that oil change, you gotta go past the freeway. And we passed that freeway, and we passed the same flea market. And remember how I said that he mind messaged me when we were in the middle of the freeway? Okay, well, he texted me on iMessage on that same freeway. He said, "Hey, what's up? How are you?" Just like he said it in my dream. Yeah, so I was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm good," but I didn't go to a party because I was never invited to a party. He was just like asking me how am I and if I have any questions on why we broke up. That's what he texted me, just like in my dream, and obviously I asked him the same ones that I asked in my sleep. Yeah, it was just all the same thing, and he was just like, "Okay, well, bye," and then I said bye, and after that conversation I knew that me and him were like probably never going to get back together again. And in my dream, if it, like we were saying, like I said, he said, "Oh, well, I guess we're never gonna see each other again," and something like that. And I think like in real life it meant like we're just never going to see each other the same again, or we're never gonna see each other how we used to, like we're not gonna see the love that was there in the past, or you know, trying to like have some deep connection. But yeah, that was my dream, and I was just like, well, my dreams come true. I knew it. It's not just a coincidence like I thought all the other ones were. No, they all come true. That was the one that I really knew. Yeah, it was. So yeah, those are my paranormal experiences slash dreams that I could talk to dead people and that I can tell the future. I don't know. I think that I could attract spirits, and I think that I could actually like communicate with them, and I think that I could like see the future. Or, I don't know what to call me, medium, psychic, who knows. Also, comment below if you think like I'm crazy that I actually could see the future and I could actually talk to dead people and I could actually like, you know, the other stuff that I said. I forgot what I said. Yeah, comment below if you just think I'm crazy, or comment below if you think, wow, Breanna, you can talk to dead people, see the future, and talk to spirits. What? Yeah. Also, comment below if you have like crazy stuff like this. You could talk to spirits, you could see the future, you could like, I don't know, any crazy thing, because I actually really do want to know like any stories you guys have, because I'm actually really curious. It's not no question of the day stuff like I did a minute ago. I actually really want to know. I'm curious because I hope I'm not the only one, honestly. So yeah, if you're new here, like it up, subscribe it up, you know, like I said in the beginning, because 26 followers is no. That's really sad. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys have a good day or night, whichever one I posted at, and have a good fall. I'll be posting maybe in a week, maybe in a month, maybe in 2 months, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I'm unpredictable. So follow all my social media down below. Yeah, I just hope you guys had a good time watching me. And yeah, okay, bye guys.
We love it now. Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Found that golden egg hiding in the trash can. Something's waiting.